Here we go. Ball's up, and Emma Dahlquist and Morgan Ruff wins the tip. Ruff works to the left wing, inside the arc, now in the paint, wrap around pass to Shively. Shively dribbles to the left baseline, cut off by the defense, bounce pass into Dahlquist. Emma out to Karina Peterson, her 18-footer's no good, offensive rebound to Ruff, dump down to Musselman, her jumper's good!
Good ball movement there for Rochester to get this started as Peterson took an open look from 10 feet, just come up short, but the Ruff with the rebound and the quick over-the-head pass to Musselman down low for the easy bucket. Maconaquah struggling to score points in the first two games this year.
17 and 18.
17 and 18 in losses, and so and they turn the ball over there. So if Rochester offensively can jump out early and get a big lead, it could spell a lot of good things for them for the rest of the ballgame.
40 seconds gone in the first quarter. Rochester leading 2-0. Morgan Ruff watching through the center circle. Ruff high on the right side to Shively. Maddie dribbles to the left wing. Now into the lane, throws up an air ball. Ball saved from going out of bounds by Maconaquah, and Dahlquist catches the ball. She's standing on the out-of-bounds line, and it's going to go back to Maconaquah.
So we talk about this team growing every time we see them play. We saw them play against CMA. They pounded in the paint to Musselman, and she scored every single point in the first half. Tonight, while they're still trying to go deep down low as Maconaquah turns it over again, this time we've seen Peterson and Shively both take shots where we wouldn't have seen that earlier in the season.
Yeah, I like that. And we're still early in the season, and I like to see that they're taking the shots this early. I like it.
But they're still looking to get the ball in the paint at the same time. So this team is growing.
Shively into Musselman. Kennedy, leaner, no good. Gets a roll rebound. Put back is good.
Musselman padding the rebound.
Here we go in the third quarter. And Peterson will get it into Shively. Shively across the timeline to Ruff. Rochester by 9. Now we start the second half. Ruff fakes left, rolls right, pulls it back out to the free throw line, takes a jumper inside the three-point line, and it goes.
Drills it. Morgan Ruff kind of challenged White, and when White backed up, Ruff backed up and drilled it.
Yep. 25-14 Rochester. 11-point lead for the Lady Zebras. White with the basketball. White gets a pick from Lamb, and then has her dribble swatted out of bounds by Shively. It'll stay with Maconaquah on the far side, right in front of the student section.
Rochester still in a 1-3-1 with Musselman all the way back. Shively on the point.
Lamb, thank you, Josh. Gets into the corner to White. White, wide open three, right wing, no good. And the rebound to Shively. Mo then clears to Ruff. Rochester by 11. 45 seconds gone here in the third quarter. They're playing, they're doubling Kennedy down low. Ruff goes to the basket, throws up a tough shot. She flops, and we're going to have a foul. Who's that foul going to be on? Is that going to be a foul on Kennedy? No, it's going to be on Stahl. Okay. They were pointing at 44. Ruff will go to the line to shoot 2.
So Stahl picks up her 4th.
And here's the bad thing about that. Ruff went in, she shot, no foul. She hit the floor, foul.
Right.
That's exactly how it went.
You're right.
So Mo with 2. First one for Morgan is good.
But I like the fact that she's attacking the paint against White.
Pike comes into the game, Stahl to come out. 7:05 to play in the third quarter. Rochester by 12. How many does Mo have?
Mo has 7.
Good. Looking for her 8th here. Short. And the rebound to Ruff. Ruff saw where the pass was going to Peterson. She throws the ball up. No good. The putback by Dahlquist is good.
And Emma Dahlquist, what a great hustle job she did. She chased that ball down in the corner, and Ruff was able to come up with it. But then Dahlquist quickly returned back to the field of play and was able to get the loose ball and score.
Well, how about was always set up is Mo knew exactly where her missed free throw was going.
Yeah, she did. She hustled as well.
So Maconaquah will use a timeout. It is a 30. You're listening to Lady Zebra Basketball, 92.1 WROI. Back at Rochester High School, Lady Zebras out to their biggest lead of the game of 14 at 28-14, and after the Maconaquah turnover, Rochester will have the basketball going to our right.
The last 2 possessions, Ruff has attacked White in
man-to-man defense.
Yep, and so Maconaquah's changed up their defensive look now.
Shiley drives it left, out to Peterson. Peterson looking for the drive, and we're going to have a travel, and Peterson is going to go back to Maconaquah.
It's the 10th turnover on the Lady Zebras.
Right now, Maconaquah doing a pretty good job taking Kennedy out of the post.
Yeah, well, they had her double team down low that possession.
Lamb with the basketball. Rochester still in that 1-3-1. Lamb high on the right side to White. Kate White drives it left at the free throw line. Now backs it out behind the three-point line, out to the volleyball line. Crossover dribble, goes to left elbow, throws up a tough shot, and it's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Musselman off her fingertips and out of bounds. It's going to stay with Maconaquah baseline right.
That time White did a pretty decent job of getting inside that zone for Rochester, but then she turned her back up to the basket when she shot it.
Yeah.
And it's hard to get a good shot when you do that.
Right. White gets it in, and Kennedy just picked up foul number 3. And she is fouled. Turchek, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2.
I think at this point you just leave her in, but he's not going to.
Kenzie McKee will come in for the first time tonight. After the first free throw, McKee is a 6-foot freshman for the Rochester Lady Zebras. Kennedy just picked up foul number 3. And so Turchek at the line to shoot 2 for Maconaquah. First on the way is up and no good. And so Kennedy comes out, and McKee will come in. 6:08 to play in the third. Rochester up 28-14. And one more coming for Turchek, the 5'7" freshman 5'7" senior for Maconaquah. She eyes the second one, lets it fly. No good again. And the rebound is tipped out of bounds by Maconaquah's Taylor. Powell, that is, I'm sorry. And it'll stay with Rochester. 14-point lead for the Lady Zebras. A lot of free throw shooting.
Yeah, there has been.
A lot of free throws made.
For Rochester.
Yes.
Yeah. Maconaquah's 2 of 6.
Ruff drives, pulls it out, drives it left inside the three-point line at the paint. Dump pass down low is tipped away, and Moe's going to pick up the loose ball foul.
She tried to dump it down low and kind of lost the handle of the basketball when she went up, and entered as Maconaquah was grabbing the loose ball, she spiked it out of the hands.
So Moe picks up her first, team second here in the second half. 5:48 to play in the third quarter. 28-14 Rochester. White high on the left side. Now to Lamb, top of the key from Maconaquah. Bounce pass to Powell. Powell has it stripped away and stolen by Shively. Now Shively picks it up and hands off to Ruff, but not before she travels.
And I don't know why she even quit. She had the fast break. Just keep going.
So another turnover for Rochester. Maconaquah going to get it back. Lamb through the center circle. Rochester in that 1-3-1 zone defense. Powell holds high on the right side, now to Lamb. Lamb to the left side, now to the left wing. Bounce pass to the baseline. To Pike, now to 3 for White is no good. Rebound, fall forward, ball loose. We're going to have a tie-up. Maconaquah going to keep possession. .5:14 to play in the third. Rochester up 28-14. And Kate White, baseline left for the Maconaquah Lady Braves, will look to trigger it in. White slaps the ball, sends things in motion. Looks back door to Lamb, can't get her. But has Powell going right. She loses the ball. Float in the lane is good. Powell regained her dribble in the lane after losing it a little bit and threw it up, and the teardrop shot off the window and in.
And Maconaquah's bringing their defense back out to midcourt again.
Dahlquist down low, backs in. Turnaround jumper is too hard, no good. Put back by McKee is no good. Rebound fall for. McKee has it. To Peterson, her layup on the way is no good. Rebound fall for, ball loose still on the floor. And Maconaquah with the rebound. Now to Turpak. Turchek. Oh, down low to Powell, and she loses it off her hands and out of bounds.
Well, I find it interesting that there was an awful lot of attention from Maconaquah and the referees when Musselman was in the game. So we take the 6'2" player out and put 2 6-footers in, and it's like nobody cares.
Yeah, right. Harsh back into the game.
That last possession for Rochester, the 2 6-footers in McKee and Dahlquist battling back and forth across the backboard.
Macy Brown, bounce pass ahead to Ruff. Moe with the basketball high on the right side. Now in the right corner against White. She backs it out. Bounce pass now to Peterson. Peterson in the right wing. Drives the left side. Bounce pass top of the key to Brown. Macy with the basketball and holds against Lamb. Now backs it to the left wing. High on the left side. Now middle of the floor. Bounce pass to the right wing to Ruff. Moe with the basketball directing traffic against White. 4 minutes to play in the third. Rochester up 28-16. Ruff takes White to the left wing. Now back to the right side of the floor. Cut off on the right elbow out to Brown. Macy will take it top of the key. Inside the three-point line. Long jumper is short. Rebound fall forward. McKee has it. She's going to be fouled before the putback, but it'll be out of bounds to the Lady Zebras. Nice job by McKee.
Turchek going to pick up her second.
Foul coming on Maconaquah, number 13. Turchek, her third.
Ruff will look to trigger it in. Moe looking. Still looking to get it in. Lobs it into Peterson. Top of the key. Peterson to the basketball. Drives it left side against Powell. Now bounce pass high on the left side to Ruff. 3:35 to play in the third quarter. Rochester up by 12 at 28-16. Ruff works in the right wing, just inside the arc. Long jumper is too hard, no good. And the rebound by Peterson. Gives to Ruff. Moe in the paint. Wrap around pass to Brown. She'll take the 18. It's good!
Nice job by Peterson keeping the ball alive on the rebound, getting it to Morgan, who did a great job of finding Macy Brown open on the wing.
30-16 Rochester. 3:10 to play in the third quarter. Kate White, left side to Lamb. Lamb on the left wing, gives her pass is kicked away then by Ruff. It'll stay Maconaquah basketball right in front of their own bench going to our left. 3:06 to play in the third. Rochester back up by 14 at 30-16. White, right side to Powell. Powell cross court left to Lamb. At the free throw line to Turchek, and before the shot, she is fouled on the lane on the drive. It'll be out of bounds to Maconaquah, baseline left. Who's that going to be on? Allie Harsh.
Allie Harsh, her second.
Kate White for the Maconaquah Lady Braves will look to trigger it in, baseline left. White looking, gets it in to Lamb. Back to White, ball loose, Mo has it. Tipped out of bounds by White, and Maconaquah should go to Rochester. It should go. Oh! No, now it is. Now they made it right. Now they made it right. So White tipped it off the face of the official.
And the trailing official had to make the call.
And so Collins back into the game, and Pipe comes out from Maconaquah. Brad Thomas on David Musselman. 2:53 to play in the third quarter. Rochester up 30-16, and Mo with the basketball, and she'll be picked up right at the timeline.
Maconaquah has not scored more than 18 points in this season in their first two games. So
17 and 18, isn't it?
Yeah.
Here comes a half-court trap, and the pass is taken away by Lamb. Lamb then is tied up by Peterson, and it'll stay with Rochester right in front of the Rochester bench. I like it. Man, I love her aggressiveness.
Lamb made a good defensive play from Maconaquah, and Peterson took it away from her.
Peterson stands right in front of the Rochester bench. She'll look to trigger it in with 2:38 to play in the third. Bounce pass into Ruff near the timeline. Mo works against White. The 1-2-2 zone by Maconaquah. Ruff, wraparound pass to Brown. Macy for three, right baseline. Is good!
Brown with back-to-back buckets for Rochester.
33-16. Rochester up with 2:20 to play in the third. White near side to Lamb. Lamb inside the three-point line on the left wing. Now back to White on the right wing. The underhand pass is tipped away but picked up by Powell. Now to Lamb. Her pass is tipped away by Ruff. Oh. And now we're going to have a pushing foul on Macy Brown.
And that'll be her first.
Rochester's fourth team foul with 2:05 to play in the third quarter. Again, Rochester up now 33-16 with Maconaquah basketball on the far side of the timeline. White across the timeline. High on the left side to Lamb. Lamb back to White on the right wing. Bounce pass is taken away by Ruff. Mo runs. Mo then is fouled by Lamb, who's just picked up foul number 4.
And that'll send, the Ladies Eagles will get it out of bounds here at midcourt.
Team 30.
So Mo gets the inbounds pass from Peterson. Minute 50 to play in the third. Rochester up 33-16. Ruff works to the left wing. Jump pass to Brown. Macy another three, right corner, no good. And the rebound to White. Wide open look, you got to take it.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't have any problem with that.
White then has her pass kicked away. Ball still loose on the floor. We're going to have a tie-up. Maconaquah going to keep possession. Not sure how that's not a kick, since Mo just kind of threw her leg out there and kicked the pass away. Back into the game for Maconaquah is Gardner. White slaps the ball, baseline left, looking to get it in for the Braves. White over the top of the defense to Gardner. Back to White, and her pass is tipped out of bounds by Morgan Ruff.
Hey, 12.
So it'll be Maconaquah basketball right in front of their own bench. Gets it into White. Minute 30 to play in the third quarter. White against the double team. Gives a high on the right side to Powell. Powell around the double team. Carries the basketball all the way there. No call. Ball loose. We're going to have a scramble for it. Tie up. Allie Harsh is in there, and Rochester going to get it after another Maconaquah turnover.
Nice job by Allie Harsh. Diving on the floor to tie up the loose ball.
Here come the Twin Towers.
Dahlquist and Musselman back in. Harsh
and Kinsey comes out. Minute 18 to play in the third. 33-18 Rochester. And it looks like now it's a 2-3 zone extended out to the volleyball line. Is that what you see?
Yeah, you're right.
Ruff, top of the key to Brown. Bounce pass to Dahlquist, outside to Peterson. 10-footer is good.
Nice look from Dahlquist to Peterson. Peterson with the good jump shot.
Rochester now up by 19 at 35-16 with under a minute to play in the third. Ugh. Gardner, pass loose. Another Mo comes out with it. Throws it to White with 45. White works to the right wing. Kicks it out to Powell. Powell's at the three-point line. Now to Gardner. Her jumper no good. Kennedy grabs the board and clears to Morgan. And now Coach Stasiak will look for the final shot of the period, and I bet this time he gets it.
Yeah, yep.
25 seconds. 35-16 Rochester. Mo stands in the center circle and dribbles.
Kennedy just holding her ground as she gets pushed on.
Down to 15 seconds, and now the official steps in and says, get off over, young lady.
Yeah.
10 seconds. Mo in the center circle still, now 9. Now the defense comes out, gets a pick from Kennedy, runs around the defense, goes to the basket, throws up a shot, foul on the shot, Sugar to the line to shoot 2. Mo's having a game. She's going to the line to shoot 2. Rochester up 35-16 with 4.9 to play in the third.
And that foul's on Gardner, her first.
Team 4 at the line shooting 2.
Morgan was 7 in the ball game.
That's it?
Yep.
Huh. Boy, it feels like a lot more.
It
really does.
She's done a good job getting to the free throw line.
Most free throw is no good off the side of the rim. She'll have one more. Mo with one more, looking to push this lead to 20 with 4.9 to play in the third. Morgan's second one, good this time, 36-16, 4.9. Powell has it. Powell across the timeline with one, and she's not going to get a shot off. After 3, Rochester leads 36-16. You're listening to Lady Zebra Basketball, 92.1 WROI. We're going to the fourth and final quarter here at Rochester High School. The Lady Zebras leading 36-16. They had a good third quarter.
Yep.
Morgan Ruff was active. Macy Brown was active. Karina Peterson was active. Kennedy spent most of the time on the bench. Yep. Emma got a good rest.
But that's why we saw Maconaquah change their defense from packing it down low to bringing it back out to the front. It's because Brown knocked down those two, the one three-pointer, the other 10-foot jump shot, and she had another look at an open three-pointer that just missed off the side of the rim. Yeah. So they had to pull their defense out, and you got Morgan being more active, driving at the top of the key. So
White was quiet night. She just was 6.
Just with 6 points.
So Maconaquah will start the fourth quarter with the basketball going to our left. Megan Nye on the game right now for Rochester. Brown, Dahlquist, Musselman, and Ruff as well. Pike, the stall, travels.
Yeah.
Another turnover from the Maconaquah Braves.
18th turnover from Maconaquah.
Where are we at?
Rochester, I've got 12.
Where are we? You're not supposed to end a sentence like that, right? Only took me 30 years to figure that out.
It's all right.
Ruff walks it through the center circle. Ruff works to the left wing. Bounce pass to Brown. Macy with the basketball. Dribbles around the defense.
Ooh.
Tries to force it in. Cross lane to Kennedy. Picked off by Stahl. White with the basketball. Right side to Gardner. Gardner loses the handle. Ball loose. Picks it up out to White. Kate White in the corner to Turchek. Her three is good from the right baseline.
That's her first points of the ball game.
36-19, 45 seconds gone in the fourth quarter. Brad Thomas, I'm David Musselman. Mo with the basketball. Kennedy works to the top of the key. There's a pick from Dahlquist, and on a pick and roll, she gets it going to the basket. Foul, she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Is that on Stahl?
Oh, Turchek. Okay. Pick up her fourth.
Coming on Maconaquah. Number 13.
So Emma Dahlquist on the line to shoot 2.
Turchek, her fourth. At the line shooting 2. 54 Dahlquist.
And we don't have this young lady coming in the scores book, or my information anyway. Dahlquist, the southpaw, fires the first one. Good.
Substitutions.
Shively back in.
For 24, Shively.
Brown out. Lamb back in for Maconaquah.
I don't know, number 44.
Who is it?
Emily Artrip.
I don't think so.
No?
Free throw by Dahlquist is no good. Rebound fall for, and Maconaquah comes out of there with it. White quickly up the floor on the right wing. Now accelerates. With 6:50 to play in the ball game. Mo picks off the pass. Morgan Ruff, left side of the floor. Ruff against Lamb. Goes to the basket. Good foul!
Lamb is done for the evening.
Ruff will go to the line to shoot one and try to complete the three-point play.
Ruff now with 10.
And Lamb just fouled out.
Number 5, Lamb, her 5th.
Coming back into the game is Powell for the Maconaquah Braves.
Substitution.
So Lamb is done. I don't believe she scored.
No, she did not.
I don't know if she shot.
No.
Shooting one for the three-point play. Ruff.
So Mo at the line to shoot one freebie for the Lady Zebras. Looking to push this lead to 21. 6:44 to play in the game. Mo's free throw is good. And it's 40-19. Kate White will bring it up the floor for Maconaquah. 1-3-1 zone for the Lady Zebras. White just inside the three-point line out to Powell. Powell stands on the right wing, back to White, top of the key. She traveled, no call. Outside to Pike. Back to White. To Powell, she traveled, no call. Blocked by Dahlquist. Blocked again by Kennedy.
And they're going to call Kennedy on the foul.
She just picked up foul number 4.
Yep, that's all right. 6.5 to go in the game.
She went straight up, stripes. Yo, stay there. Just keep playing. You're good. Just keep playing.
Fourth foul on Kennedy. Does she have 9?
Yes. 7 of those in the first quarter.
Free throw from the Braves. Nah, no good.
Box and run. Let's go. Run it.
Okay, Savannah Miracle in the game right now for Maconaquah. She's the 44. Free throw by Powell again on the way. Good. She jams it in between the backboard and the rim, and it falls over and falls through. 40-20, Rochester. 6:20 to play in the game. Ruff with the basketball against White. 1-2-2 zone again. Ruff around the defense. Goes to the basket hard. Throws up a shot. No good. Kennedy's put back on the way is good. Now Kennedy and Mo both in doubles.
Both with 11.
6:08 to play in the game. 42-20. Long three for White. No good. Musselman grabs the board. Hands off to Ruff. Mo would bring it up slowly.
Dahlquist has 9, so if they can get her the ball in a bucket, that'd be 3.
Yeah, right on. Down a little Musselman. Kennedy backs away in. Throws up a tough shot and it goes. Good read by Morgan Ruff.
Gave it to her opposite of the defense. All Kennedy had to do was turn and shoot.
Maconaquah will take a timeout. It's a 60. You're listening to Ladies Zebra Basketball, 92.1 WROI. .543 to play in the game. Rochester out of their biggest lead of the night of 44-20. And after the Maconaquah timeout, they'll have the basketball going to our left, and White will trigger it in at the scorer's table. Brad Thomas, I'm David Musselman. We thought maybe if we played well enough, this is where it might be score-wise.
Yeah, you're right. Maconaquah's kind of struggled offensively all this year, and Rochester starting to put things together a little bit after a rough start.
Shiley picks off the pass, dribbles to the left wing, goes to the basket, layup is good!
Maddie Shiley now with 4 points.
46-20. White. Ball tipped away by Ruff, picked up by Peterson, gives back to Ruff. Mo creates another turnover. Rochester coming to our right, up by 26 at 46-20. And Ruff with the basketball against White. Works to the left wing, hesitates, steps back. Now acceleration to the right side at the free throw line. Wraparound pass is taken away by Maconaquah. Ball loose again. Now Pike has it, now gives to Powell. Powell from Maconaquah, left side of the floor, hesitates, and we got a foul? What is this cat watching? He wasn't even close to that.
He called the foul on Morgan Ruff after the ball was lost out of bounds. I think he anticipated a collision that never occurred. Morgan picks up her second.
Under 5 to play in the game, 46-20. Rochester on top. Powell travels, no call.
Yeah,
there it is.
There it is. So you can't dribble with two hands.
Apparently you can, just as long as it's called a travel.
Ah, yeah.
Come on, Bradley. 4:50 to play in the game.
Kind of like you can't pick up a charge either. Huh?
Exactly, not in this one, you can't.
No.
Bounce pass to Peterson. Peterson holds, gets a pick from Dahlquist. Outside to Mo. Mo on the left wing behind the arc. Directs traffic, now backs it back outside.
Emma doing a good job boxing up. They're looking for her down low.
Gets a pick again. Outside to Shively. She travels, no call. Shively in the lane. Float on the way, no good. Rebound tipped around. Dahlquist comes out of there with it and throws it right into the hands of Maconaquah. Kate White will bring it up the floor. 4:20 to play in the game. Rochester by 26. White works to the left side. Jump pass in the corner to Turchek. Her jumper's off the top of the backboard, no good. And the rebound to Dahlquist, who gives to Ruff. Mo walks it through, jogs it through the center circle, works to the right wing. Feeds it into Musselman. Kennedy off the high, off the window. It's good. She gets the shooter's touch. And it's 48-20.
Good job of taking what the defense gives you.
Nice feed.
She turned around. There was somebody there, so she just took it from 6 feet.
Powell high on the left side from Maconaquah, back to White. White works in the lane. Her jumper over Dahlquist. No good. Musselman on the rebound. Underhand pass to Ruff. 3:35 to play in the game. Rochester up 48-20. Left side to Shively. Feeds down low to Dahlquist. Emma backs her way in. Tough shot, no good. Rebound by Maconaquah. Stall out to White. Maconaquah runs. 3:20 to play in the game. Now Turchek then is fouled by Dahlquist, but that should have never been a foul because she traveled going to the basket.
You're right. You're right.
Fouls coming against the Zebras.
So Turchek will go to the line to shoot one of the bonus.
54, Dahlquist.
Emma picks up her first foul, and back into the game is Gardner from Maconaquah. And Powell to sit. Brad Thomas, I'm David Musselman. 3:22 to play in the game. Rochester up 48-20. And at the free throw line is Turchek for the Maconaquah Lady Braves. Turchek eyes the first one, lets it fly, and it's good.
That's her fourth point here in the fourth quarter.
One more coming for the senior. Just two seniors on the Maconaquah lineup. Turchek and obviously Kate White, who seems like to me she's been here for about 7 years. Turchek's second one. Good again.
White's been quiet here in the second half. She hasn't scored. Yeah, she hasn't scored since the second quarter.
Miracle go back into the game from Maconaquah, and she'll replace Pike. 3:22 to play in the game. Rochester up 48-22. And Mo gets the inbounds pass. Ruff will be picked up at the timeline by White. White's played a pretty good second half with two fouls.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean,
she picked those up in the first quarter and has played the rest of the game with them.
Mo around the defense. Switches directions, now comes back to the right, now backs it out at the timeline. Here comes White chasing her. Bounces to Peterson. Peterson, misses Kennedy on the block on the right wing, now gets her down low. Kennedy bounces into traffic, turnaround jumper is good. I'm not sure why she went to her left because that's where all the defense was,
right,
but it worked.
17 now for Musselman.
2:40 to play in the game, 50-22. Gardner in the corner, picked off by Ruff. Mo, right side of the floor, looks at White, goes to the basket, hard, is tipped out of bounds by White. It'll stay with Rochester, baseline right. What? Oh, he was pointed to Maconaquah's side.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing.
Ruff will look to get it in. Bounce pass in to Shively, back to Ruff in the corner. Mo dribbles to the right wing, and now we'll dribble top of the key and we'll reset. Against a double team, runs around the double team, down low to Musselman. Kennedy puts it up, it's good.
2 more, Musselman.
Now Rochester will take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Ladies Youth Basketball, 92.1 WROI. .220 to play in the basketball game. Rochester up 52-20. And even though Kennedy is leading all scorers tonight, she has taken advantage of some fantastic
interior passes.
Yes.
Morgan Ruff and Karina Peterson doing a great job working the ball down low. Emma Dahlquist working really hard down low as well. So good job by the Lady Zebras tonight. And now Coach Stasiak's going to go with the B team. I don't know, the second string. I don't know how the non-starters.
After the timeout, it's McKee, Brown, Harsh, Weathers, and also Nile. Rochester up by 30. 52-22. Gardner with the basketball. Works to the near side of Miracle. Miracle backs it back out to Gardner. Gardner about 5 feet behind the three-point line. I'm guessing that is Meyer. I'm not sure, but they turn it over, and Rochester's got it back. Under 2 to play in the game. Rochester at 52-22. Macy Brown, left wing pass to Weathers. Sierra directs traffic on the left wing. She's got a dribble, now bounce pass to Nile. She loses the handle into the hands of Gardner. Gardner, right side of the floor, stops, pops at the free throw line, no good. Macy Brown to the rebound. 100 seconds to play. And Macy quickly crosses the timeline. High on the left side of Weathers. Weathers holds for Rochester, gets a pick from McKee, works in the paint, throws up a shot, no good. The put back by McKee is good!
McKee gets her first points of the game.
A minute 22, Rochester at 54-22. Gardner for Maconaquah. Yeah, a lot of these kids are freshmen right now for the Lady Braves. And Gardner is fouled on the shot. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. With a minute 12 to play in the game, Rochester up 54-22.
Fouls on 22-0. Harsh, her third.
Harsh will pick up her third.
2 for Maconaquah, number 3, Gardner.
Gardner had a bucket earlier in the second quarter. Looking for her third point.
Gardner's free throw is off the back of the iron, no good. She'll have one more. So Moe and Kennedy finished the doubles.
Yes.
It was close.
Dahlquist had 9.
Gardner with one more from Maconaquah. Eyes the second one, lets it fly, no good again. Kinsey, another rebound, and she is tied up. It's going to go to Rochester. 70 seconds. Next game for Rochester. Tuesday, home with Lewis Cass. Then Wednesday, the guys open their season at home with Culver. And then it's Thanksgiving. It's time to eat.
Yes, take a breath.
Weathers drives hard, throws him a shot too hard. Macy Brown to the rebound. Macy's 15-footer right baseline is no good. Rebound fall 4. Maconaquah comes out of there with it. Gardner then loses the ball, and Weathers just saves her going out of bounds with 45 seconds, gives to Brown. Rochester going to run their mark to 2-4 overall, and more importantly, a perfect 2-0 in the TRC. Brown to the basketball, top of the key, right baseline pass to Nile. She'll fire a long 3 for Rochester's no good. Gets her own rebound. Put back 10-footer is good. Hit guard.
It's her first points of the game.
Magnog has 2 with 19 seconds. 56-22. Maconaquah with the basketball. Gardner at the left elbow. 3 on the way is no good. Rebound to Weathers with 8, with 7, and Macy Brown just going to stand right there, and that's going to do it. The final tonight at Rochester, the Lady Zebras defeat the Maconaquah Braves 56-22. Post-game show coming up next, 92.1 WROI.